Hey kids, and welcome to the Kids Book Club. Today's story is Mr. Wrinkles. It's a fable that teaches you about helping each other. This book belongs to us, of course. Look at all the animals that are going to help him. Mr. Wrinkles. Mr. Wrinkles was an elephant, and not just any elephant. He was the oldest, wisest elephant in all of Africa. He knew all the names of all the other animals for miles around because, let's not forget, an elephant never forgets. Mr. Wrinkles made the same long journey out to the waterhole each day. He spoke to all the brightly colored birds that told him about the things they had seen on their travels. They told him about the lions out on the plain and the crocodiles that were making a nuisance out of themselves in the river again. He spoke to the giraffes that were already munching on the breakfast. It was their favorite. Acacia leaves. They told him about the morning before the sun has risen and were kind enough to share some of their leaves with him. Mr. Wrinkles enjoyed having his breakfast at the waterhole very much, but he could not stay long. He had to walk a long way to see his friend, Mr. Cheetah. On his way, Mr. Wrinkles felt the ground move beneath him, and before he knew it, he was stuck in a big hole. Being wise, he did not panic. He knew that there must be a way out. He just had to think. He had a long look around to see who was there and moved his legs a little. The hole was deep and cold, and came up to his middle. After a few minutes, he decided to call out for help. That sure is a big hole if it could fit an elephant. "Help me," he shouted. "I am stuck in a hole and cannot move." He wriggled some more until finally he decided to stop and wait for someone to arrive. Very soon, a tiny head appeared. It was a meerkat named Eddie. "Hello, Mr. Wrinkles. I was just out playing with my brothers and sisters and thought I heard something. Do you need a hand?" "I do, my friend. Could you help me get out of this hole, please?" Just then, another tiny head appeared, and then another, and another, until he was completely surrounded by meerkats. Mr. Wrinkles knew all their names, but could not say hello to everyone. It would take far too long. "Hello, everyone," he said. "Please could you help me? I am stuck." "But how can we help you? You are so big and we are so small," someone said. "Don't you worry," Eddie said. "I have an idea. There are lots of us. We will find someone to get you all out of there." Eddie and all his brothers and sisters began to spread out in search of help. It was not long before they found 3 giraffes called Spot, Speckle, and Freckle, who were more than happy to help their old friend. The giraffes, with their long necks, each pulled a branch down from a nearby tree and told Mr. Wrinkles to hold on tight. He wrapped his trunk around the long branches, and with a heave and a roar, he pulled as hard as he could. But he just moved a little. They stopped to rest because it was a very hot day. Hello. I actually like what the animals are doing because I like they're very kind to help a big elephant. Like they tried hard, cause even though they're small, they tried to help the big elephant. Get back, please. They stopped to rest because it was very hot. As they tried to decide what to do, 100 of birds, all different colors, flew down from the bright sky to sit on his back. They flapped their wings with all their might to try to lift him while he pulled again with his long trunk and moved a little bit more. A few hours later, as Mr. Wrinkles was thinking he would never get out, a big wild beast called Clive, with long pointy horns, found the group. "Hello, Mr. Wrinkles. I heard or hornbill saying that you are stuck. Can I offer you my assistance? Oh, yes, please, Clive. I would appreciate it very much. Clive stood behind Mr. Wrinkles, and together they flapped and pulled and cheered and pushed until, with a shout and a roar, Mr. Wrinkles climbed out of the hole. Thank you very much, my friends, he said. You are all very special to me. I would not have been able to get out of that hole. Get out of that hole. Get out of that hole. Okay, I feel like we're like up to maybe. Okay. Thank you very much, my friends, he said. You are all very special to me. I would have not have been able to get out of that hole without each and every one of you working together as a team. He looked at the animals gathered around him and smiled. My meerkat friends, even though you are small, there are many of you, and your voices spread the word of my problem far and wide. Spot, Speckle, and Freckle, your long necks helped reach the highest branches for me to hold on to. My bird friends, even though you are not very strong together, your wings are stronger than the strongest lion. And finally, Clive, my good wildebeest friend, you are fast and strong. Thank you, everyone, for being such good friends. Even though all of you are different, you are all very special indeed. This is a day I will never forget. Mr. Wrinkles celebrated that evening with all of his friends and thanked him and promised that he would always be there if they ever fall into a hole. Hi, it's me again. I like the story, and I have someone that you'll like to meet, that I want you to meet, and this might be a little strange to you, okay? Okay. Hi. Oh, hi. This is my friend. He told me that someone like you was coming. Good. And thanks. Anyway, you know how cats and dogs usually fight all the time? Yeah. We just became friends, and we also want to help all the other cats and dogs around to become friends, and then they will stop fighting. Yeah. Okay. See you next time, kids, on the Kids Book Club.